Hi there, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a declutter video on all of my base makeup, meaning like my foundation, my highlighter, eyeshadow, oh sorry, not eyeshadow, blush makeup. And I don't have that many of like products of all of those type of like makeup products, so I'm just going to be doing them all at once. And after this I have two more declutter videos. One's going to be a lipstick declutter, another one's going to be an eyeshadow declutter. And I'm not going to post those like just back to back because I feel like that'd be kind of boring. I'm going to be posting those like after other uploads, so like if you're really into declutter videos, I guess just be on the lookout for those. So I just want to talk really quick about why I'm doing declutter videos, because I'm not doing them just to kind of have like content out there. The reason I'm doing a declutter video is because I've been kind of changing my mindset on like things and like objects, because for a long time I kind of let my things kind of own me instead of me owning things. So I'm trying to own less and use the things that I own. So like that's what I'm doing a declutter video. I've just kind of been living a more minimalistic lifestyle. Like I'm really careful now with like the things I bring into my home and the things that I do buy, just because I tend to like just kind of shop. So I'm trying to stop doing that. So anyway, here's my declutter on all of like my base makeup. Alright, this Milani here. This one I actually do use quite a bit. You can see a little bit of like some indents here from when I've been using. It's a really pretty color actually. Let me just, oh my god, that is so pretty. Yeah, this one I'm definitely keeping because this is gorgeous. Why would I get rid of this, right? So I'm keeping this one. This is going in to keep pile. And this right here, this Betty Luminizer, the only reason I'm keeping this is because I like these two colors. This bronzer I don't really use. I mean, I know it looks like I use it, but I used it, I just kind of scraped it on, crushed it up, and kind of like put it on all over my legs. It's kind of like a self tanner because I have very, very pale legs. But personally, I wouldn't rebuy this, not even the Mary Luminizer separately, just because like I'm kind of over the cutesy packaging. I mean, I was into it for a long time, like into like cutesy vintage looking packaging, but I'm just over it. Like I'm not really into it anymore. So once I'm done, actually what I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna depot these two and put them in a separate palette and just kind of, I don't know, just get rid of this because I'm tired of looking at this. Like the cutesy packaging is cute and all, but it's just not me anymore. So I'm gonna depot these two colors right here, the luminizer and then this really pretty like shimmery pink one right here. I'm gonna depot these and put them like in a separate palette and just kind of get rid of the whole thing because I'm tired of looking at this. So that's gonna go in the to keep pile, but I'm not going to repurchase because I'm just not into it anymore. So next up I have this Wet n Wild. This is called the Mega Glow Highlighter Powder. This is super pretty. The only reason it looks like this is because it had this really cute like floral design, but I decided to like depot the entire thing and like repress it because I wanted to see how it would look like repressed, and it's really pretty actually. This one I'm keeping. I still like it. I haven't used it in a while, but I'm keeping it because it's one of those that I could see myself using soon. Oh my god. And then I have this L'Oreal True Match Lumi Glotion. Ooh, that is pretty. This one I'm keeping though. I like to use this one on my legs. Oh my god. Oh, that is pretty. That's the kind of like this you could put in a foundation and kind of mix it around. Like it's one of those products though. I'm gonna keep that one. That's something that to keep pile. Alright, and then in here I have a bronzer. This one's by e.l.f. And like the packaging is really pretty. It's sleek, but like again, I don't really use bronzers. I don't even know why I bought this. I'm mad at myself realizing that it was an impulse buy. Yes. I'm really annoyed because I realized, oh, I remember why I bought this. I thought it was a contour palette, which I mean I also don't contour either. I don't really do that stuff, so I don't even know why did I buy this. Alright, so now we're gonna move on to foundations. Everything right here is all my foundation, complexion, all that good stuff. So this I'm not going to get rid of because I just bought this like not too long ago, so this is staying obviously. And so is this e.l.f. here. These two I've been using mixed together. They're just great. This one I bought a while ago. Well, not a while ago. This one when I got, it matched me in the store, but then once I got out in like the real world, I realized it was too light on me, but that's okay because when I mix it together with this, like it's a pretty good match. But once I'm finished with this one, I'm probably gonna buy a shade darker or explore more foundation. I don't know yet, but these two are staying. This is really nice foundation. I like that a lot. And then I have this Milani Conceal and Perfect. This one I'm keeping as well because I tend to go through a combination of all these three. I know this one's darker than all of them, but I tend to kind of like, I switch them on and off depending on what mood I'm in. But this I'm getting rid of because I mean, it's nice and all, but it's really peachy and I have more yellow tones than peachy tones. So I'm gonna get rid of this because I don't really even use it that much. Then over here I have some Marc Jacobs, and I have the colors Ivory Medium and Bisque Medium. This Ivory Medium, I actually use this one a lot as like a concealer because it's too light on me. Like, it's this nice color, but it's a little bit too light on me, so I use it as a concealer. But I'm keeping this one because this one I do actively use. But this one right here, this one's a little bit older. It's older than the other one. This one's gonna go in the to toss pile because it's too old. I just shouldn't even keep it anymore. I'm probably gonna repurpose the container though, I'm not gonna lie there. Alright, so we're moving on to powders. This one I actually use quite a bit. It's the powder I'm currently going into. I'm also using this one a lot. And why is... Ooh. Okay, so I'm not getting rid of any of my powders because I still use these. So these are gonna stay, all of them. But onto like primers, let's see. This I've had for a while and honestly, it doesn't really do anything for me, and it's dirty and honestly kind of gross. I'm just gonna throw that in the trash, like it's old. And then over here, more primers. This is a shadow primer. This one's a shadow primer. I don't really use primers at all, so I'm just gonna toss this one. Like, I've had that for a while too. Alright, so the last thing I have in this little section here is this primer. This one I'm keeping. I'm not gonna get rid of. Like, I mean, I know I say I don't really believe in primers, and I still stand by that. I don't really believe in primers. But when I say I don't believe in primers, I mean that I don't believe that everyone has to use primer, or that'll really make your makeup last any longer. Like, I really don't think it does anything, because I've used really good primers that have not really made my makeup last longer. What primer really does do is, like, it blurs your pores. So like, if you have big pores, like, primer is a good thing for that. And I have like some not really pore, I have more acne scars, so I will keep this for like, I don't know, a special day or something. So that one's going in the to keep pile. And then over here I have all of my blushes. So to start off, this is cute, it really is, but again, I'm really over like the cutesy packaging. I'm more into minimal stuff like how this is minimal. So I'm kind of like over like the really cutesy stuff. So not only am I over it, but I also don't really use this that often. Like, I don't even know why I bought it, honestly. Like, I haven't used it like more than like a handful of times. So then over here I have more blushes. This Bobbi Brown. This is cute. And I'm trying to think of the last time I used this. I went through a phase a while ago where I was trying to wear all of my blushes to make sure I still liked everything, and like, I didn't get rid of anything. So I'm gonna have to do a little bit of swatching here because I have a shit ton of blush and I don't know what I still use and what I don't. Let's see, this Best Summit. This is so pretty. I'm still keeping this. Like, I still really like this. I know I haven't used it in a while, but that's because I have this whole pile right here. It's kind of, it gets overwhelming. So then over here I have some Too Faced, some Wet n Wild. I'm going to compare colors and kind of decide like what's really similar, what could stay, what can go. So I'm going to line everything up right here really quick. So this one right here, this is actually, this one is this one but repressed. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to toss this one because it's repressed, and like whenever you use it, the blush flops off everywhere. Like, you see that, how it's really dusty now? That's because I repressed it and I didn't do it well. So if you're gonna repress things, like, just like, see how dusty that is? That's because I repressed it. Like, there's nothing wrong with it, I just repressed it, and so now it's like that. And so I'm gonna get rid of this one because I have this one over here and it's really dusty, it's kind of gross, so I'm gonna get rid of that one. No. Oh, I'm so mad. I'm upset. Oh, I don't use this one that often because I like to keep the like embossment there, and this just slid all over it and scraped some of it. I'm so annoyed. Oh, why did I think that was a good idea to just line them up like that? I don't know. All right, so I have this Kat Von D right here. This one looks like it might be similar to this Wet n Wild, like if you mix the colors, but I'll think about that one a little bit longer. I'm gonna move on to this Milani. Now this one and the Wet n Wild are pretty... Never mind, they're not similar at all. I just thought they were. This is really cute, by the way. Being so sidetracked. So then I have these two Milani. They look really similar on the camera, but they're not. This one's more of a like an iridescent sort of color. I don't have anything super similar to that. This one's pretty similar to this Too Faced that's right here, but I'm having so much I didn't think this was gonna be the hard part, but it really is. All right, I'm just gonna move on and ignore my pile here. And then I have this Lancome right here. This is not similar at all to any of these colors. Well, maybe to this Kat Von D, but I'm not gonna get rid of this one. This one I'm keeping because it's cute. Okay, so I thought about it for a little bit longer while I was off camera, just kind of, you know, stretching because I've been standing stiffly for a while. So I decided I'm not getting rid of any of these blushes because I like all of them. This video is quickly going downhill, right? So I'm not getting rid of these because honestly I really like these a lot. I haven't used them very often because, like, again, it gets overwhelming seeing like a whole pile of blushes over here. But I'm gonna keep these anyway, just because these are my favorite. This one was freaking $9 on Amazon when at Walmart it was just like $7. I'm like annoyed about that. So I'm keeping these two because I really love Milani. They have nice blushes. This Wet n Wild, I thought it was similar to this one, but upon comparing them, they're not really similar. Like, even swatch wise, they're not very... Oh, that is pretty. Yeah, see, they're not even similar at all. I don't know why I thought they were similar. This Milani is so freaking beautiful though. Like, look at that shine. Like, what? So I'm keeping these two because I have no self-control and I don't like getting rid of anything. And I know I said I was over the cutesy stuff, but like, I don't know, I can never pass these up. They're just so cute. They look like little Polly Pockets. So these I'm keeping, and then these two Kat Von D's, and I don't know, I think I should really get... I'm gonna get rid of this one. Alright, and these I'm keeping. So it looks like I didn't really get rid of much, but I really did. I'll actually reorganize everything. I'll probably move around the little boxes here, and I'll be right back and show you like what I got rid of and how I reorganized everything. So after messing with these drawers for a little bit, I finally got this down to like a pretty good system. So I got rid of quite a few things. I'll show you in a minute what I decided to get rid of. Just let me go through this really quick. So I got rid of quite a few highlighters. There is one that I'm keeping, and I'll talk about that in a minute. I kept these two because this one wasn't very used. I mean, I know I said I don't like this color, but I really do like these two a lot. And I mean, there's more of these two than there is of that one anyway, so that's fine. I'll pretend that's not there. And this, obviously, I was gonna keep. I never had intentions of getting rid of. Same with this. I moved all of my blushes front and center right here, just to kind of get me to see the variety a little bit more. Like, if I see more colors, I'll be more excited about using my blushes, versus before they were kind of hidden over here, so I never really thought about them. So now that they're front and center, sorry, I got distracted. Now that they're front and center, they'll be like more appealing, more like, they'll grab my attention more. And so then I moved all of the powders to this side over here because I only have 3. So that's kind of how I left these. I'll show you real quick like what I decided to get rid of. Like, I'll show you like my get rid of pile, because that's always kind of the satisfying part of these declutters, right? So I know I was going to decide whether or not I was going to get rid of this at the very end, and I decided I'm keeping it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to depot these 2 colors right here, the Mary Luminizer and the Cindy Luminizer, and just get rid of the whole packaging. I'm going to put this in a different makeup bag that I carry with me all the time, just because it would be wasteful to just throw it away or anything like that. So I'm just gonna keep it, depot it, put it in like what are they called, like a Z palette, something like that. So this is all that I decided to get rid of. yeah. So that was my declutter video on all of my base makeup. Looking through all this stuff that I'm decluttering kind of makes me sad, because it makes me realize that like I've wasted a lot of money with like a lot of things that I bought, because again, I used to be really mindless with the things that I did buy. Now I'm trying to buy only things that I will definitely use, but it is hard sometimes because I'll go into like Target and then I end up leaving with like a $45 bill on like a bunch of makeup. Why am I bringing that up? So that was my declutter video on all of my base makeup. Again, I have 2 more of these videos coming up, so just kind of be on the lookout for those. Otherwise, thank you very much for watching this video. If you like my content, go ahead and subscribe, and if you like this video, give it a like. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video.